Good luck, Commander.
Now, you might be asking, hey, weren't you just about to go on a mission? And why am I starting this with a fatigued and wounded screen where multiple people are really, really messed up? Fun story. Continue.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded and the research team is waiting your orders.
Yep.
We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Yeah, so you also note that I actually brought back several, significantly fewer alloys, weapon fragments, delirium, bodies. I only have 5 bodies. And also, this research is coming back. I thought I started on that already. Thank you. A little bit dumb, but I forgot that I did not think hard enough or broadly enough, and I started in South Africa for the Three Kingdoms versus Aliens. So actually, no, that's not how it's going to work. I had to start over again in China, because obviously that's what should happen. I'm showing you this because I had to start all over, and I wasn't going to sit through and have you sit through the machination, then the basic base building again. So effectively, I just started a new campaign. I just want to show you something that's really messed up, just a little bit, with 1.1, just in case you want to do this yourself. You'll note that there are several different saves. Right. So we're actually on this one. Let's just casually look at the new one. That like one of the new games that I started. We're just gonna first mission, mind you. Open this door. What the hell, actually? So I basically threw my head against this for a while, and then I realized, actually, no, this is just not a doable thing. I would get wiped. So let me try that again. Right. And then save again. And here's the thing. There were more of them here, too. I'm trying to see if I could find exactly where they were. Keep in mind, that's for starting the mission. Yep, right there, right next to the start. But what about this fire one? Like, this fire one seems like... I actually got pretty deep into this one. And I'm saving and resaving and saving again because, you know, by this point I'm getting suspicious. And I'm just going to run over here real quick. And there are more cyberdiscs. Just to be more of a pain in the ass, I suppose. So I'm really not sure what I'm going to find on the set, on like the next mission. But this one did not have any, which is a good thing. It is a good thing when you don't have to fight multiple cyberdiscs simultaneously. No. So I am going to... I just want to show you that. Those alternate timelines where we boot into the XCOM 2 timeline and just immediately get slaughtered. Yeah. The only thing we could start is actually weapon fragments. Okay. Sure. Valen. No. What do our facilities look like? Oh, we actually have Steam right here. Okay. Okay. How long will it take to get here? I kind of want to just rush to dig down. Like, cool, Steam, but like this is the satellite uplink nexus. I'm just going to... New base, new layout, new Steam vents. I'm going to see what I can do to rush to get this as the first power supply. We will get another satellite uplink. We will begin building in the next satellite. Going to be out of money immediately. Hangar. View pilot roster. Choose career path. Ace. Close. Choose career path. Gunner. Accept. Close. Choose career path. Leader. Accept. Close. And choose career path. Ace again. Aircraft list. Each of them has... He's not an ace. What the... Pilot roster. Maybe if I... Interesting. Let's... No. At the loadout, 2 will have stingrays. Actually, no. He's a... This is a gunner. We'll have the aces. We'll give the aces the stingray missiles. That's fine. Air Force HQ. Let's do balanced training. Have no money. Training center. Let's throw a second ace in there. Situation room, gray market. We've got so little of nothing from. We just had to employ all the grenades for that one. And while we're here, let's view our soldiers and see what we have. Wounded. 63 aim, 4 health, 13 speed, average enough. Let's make you... I would rather someone... Oops, 31 willpower is not the worst. Let's make you a medic. Then we've got 63... he's very slow. Actually incredibly slow. I will. I think I will. Let's get a second medic. Just because he's so slow, and 49 will is not a bad thing at all. 13, 65, average enough. Nothing particularly special. Let's do infantry. We've got 13, 65, a bit healthier. Let's just do run and gun. Just give it a bit faster. Then we've got 68 and 67. So 68. Decently mobile, low will. Don't want them engaging with anything. Slightly raised defense. So we'll just make you squad sight, a sniper. And for you, fairly mobile, decent aim. Let's get a scout, just because scouts are good to have, and you don't really run toward anything specifically. Alright. Engineering, build by facilities, nothing. Shivs are $60. I can't really do anything with that yet. And access lift. Alright. 1 second. Phone call if you just heard. Alright. Got our crew together. Sniper can be no one else other than Lady Sun Shengzheng, PFC Lady Liu, Han Sui being the infantry, Xiahou Yuan and Dian Wei taking point, the heavy guns, and Diao Chan. She's sneaky, tricksy, very good at covert stuff, so why not? We do not have a Shiv yet, so our Shiv slot is not doing anything. Yeah, I know. And we're just going to go. We do have a couple med kits here. Let's see how it all goes down. It is only a light mission. It is going to give me $80, which should help with the whole, like, we don't have a shiv problem. Just because I've never actually used shivs once. Thank you, Bradford. This map, if we're on top, it's not that bad. If we're on the bottom, it's actually miserable. And we're on top, so it could be worse. Oh, come on. Go here. Well, it happened again. So immediate white. You know. I managed to shoot one of them for 1 damage with only a little bit of high cover. I think I'm just gonna give it a 1.1 because, like, Long War is fun and it's great, but, like, I don't know what the actual thing here is. I checked the options. Hang on, let me just quickly see what other levels of bullshittery would be here. We've got 2 cyberdiscs, 2 floaters, 3 cyberdiscs. Like, I rightly don't even know. Like, at that height, grenades don't even work. Yeah, I'm gonna... this is not fun. I'm not a fan of this. But I'm gonna get rid of 1.1 then, because this is just very dumb. It's just stupidly dumb. And I like Long War. I really do. 3 cyberdiscs on being lucky to get past the first mission without a complete party wipe. Not because poor positioning or because, like, I was arrogant and I rushed it. No, that's not a thing at all. It's... I happened to have missions where I didn't have multiple cyberdiscs in the same pod. Like... I was trying to think. If it was 1 per pod, maybe you play cautiously, you run around it. You heard it a lot, especially with, like, Red Fog going on. Cause, like, you know, you can get the cyber disc down. And then its biggest problem is having a grenade, which not great. Grenades would probably kill people, sure, in and of themselves. But, like, you can deal with that. What? I didn't even know. Cool, good for you. But, like, at this point, 2 of them. Nah. 1.1 is a wash. I have gone through different modules and different options and, like, the different mods, thinking, like, hey, what is going on here? They're all just bad. I'm going to tinker a little bit more just to see if I can get one that works and see if I can get a mission that does not have multiple cyberdiscs back to back in this first month. But, like, otherwise, yeah, this is just a wash. Alright, so just to keep myself from being too frustrated and too annoyed, I'll go through the theming and the aesthetics later. But let's just give this one a shot. And if there are I think, like, if there are cyberdiscs or mectopods or something stupid, I'm just going to call it a day. And
Alien activity continues to surge within several minutes.
yes, it does.
Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
I was going to call it a bit of a day. And I do actually have a grenadier here, or an engineer. But, like, first thing first. A, this map is a pain in the ass. B, I am saving consistently. That is the new game that I started. I changed some of the mods to try to fix, I think, the thing causing the sectopods, or the cyberdisc to show up. And I just saved. So let me just run out into the middle of nowhere real quick. And if I see a cyberdisc... Hey! No cyberdisc! There's a whole bunch of drones. Okay. Like, less than ideal for the dynamic of, like... For the actual dynamic of like, being surprised. But hey! No cyberdiscs. No cyberdisk ambush. So that should hopefully be the end of it. Because, like, if I did manage to actually resolve that, that would be the best content, best outcome. Move you up. Okay. Get rid of all of the cover, all of the obfuscation. Kill something. By the looks of it, that was a sectoid. I'm not going to be a terrible fan of this, but oh well. That's what this one had all the grenades for. Got 76, and you've got 75. Nice. You got 1 health, you've got 3 health. 3% difference is not actually that useful, and that one's at 1, so the red fog is in effect. Fair enough. And Overwatch. A 32% chance to hit. Miss. Fair enough. I missed the 32, they missed the 31. That I'm counting that as fair. Yeah, they even missed a 34 for me. That works. Oh, come on. Is that a... I thought we resolved this. Actually, only hitting that one means that the shotgun... That actually works. Oh, no, it doesn't. Ah, worth a shot. The thought being, if he took 1 damage, I put him to 3, and hence in kill range for the... For the what? That counts. That works. That feels good. Presuming I misheard, I did not hear what I thought I heard, and that's just more drones and not a cyberdisc. Yes, there is. It's fine. Drones, presumably. And it sounds like some sectoids too, which is not the worst thing. Not great, but not the... Actually, it is kind of great. That's the lowest power thing other than drones. So when I say not great, I'm kind of wrong. Let's bring you over here. And don't want to trigger anything quite yet. You're still a private. So if you died, it would be sad, but not game-breaking. Although nothing's game-breaking other than more sectoids. More cyberdiscs at this point. I don't want to trigger anything. Just move you to here. And everyone gets Overwatch. That works. Miss. And Overwatch everybody. Barrett. Fair. Let's speed up a little bit. And let's go back down to normal. None of them even... That works. $77. worked. Eventually, the 40% shots are going to land. Come on. 40% chance. Didn't land. Dig it. That's just a pot of 3? It looks like it's just a pot of 3. Okay. Kill them. Breathe and thank you. Awesome. Now we just have 2 of these to deal with. I have a feeling this will do. Yep, that did. Anyone need... You haven't gotten a promotion yet. Granted, you're high leveled, but still. We'll see if we can give you a little bit. Oh, we did. And there's more. Fair. It is a long war, so the missions are long too. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, fair. Monsieur Haksivyevic. That is not a Chinese name. But that is some well-practiced actions. Okay, so it seems that the fixes are made to do, which, to be fair, when I looked into them, they actually were warnings about, like, if you don't do this, you are screwed. Which is fitting for what happened. Oh, don't you do this, Valen. Don't you do this. There we go. Sectoid corpses, drone wrecks, floater corpse, meld, weapons for everyone. That's fine. Okay, so first things first, save. Alright, so it seems to have worked itself out a little bit. Fine, Shen. It's actually fine. Let's do... Let's give ourselves 10 more for the purpose of building a fission generator. Basically, we need the generator anyway. And let's get 10 more. Start going down. Oh, it's 100, not 10. Whoops. Basically, the fission generator is going to help us get all the way down to that steam. Once that's sorted out, we'll just make a power shaft, I suppose. Let's see who we got. 72 with 11 aim and low will. You're going to be a sniper. That's fine. Then we've got 72 with slow and honestly, let's do it. Yeah, 2 snipers is good. It looks like we're getting our snipers picked nice and early. This one has good mobility actually, so let's make this person into Infantry. That works. And what have you got? 72, 12. Let's just make decent wisdom. Let's make you a medic, just so we have one. Could be worse. Research 8 days left. Shh. I know.
I'm still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
So we are going to have fission generator, sure. Elevators to get to the steam for a thermal generator, also sure. We'll eventually get rid of the top level fission generator, I'm thinking. But we're also going to put the first laboratory right here and have a little segment there to keep our research going at full speed while reserving this for satellite uplinks. Workshops and foundry and repair bay, also very important, but not yet. 3. Okay. I'm going to save in case this bugs out. I forgot to actually swap out the weaponry here. So, balance, weapon 1, 2. Aim 35%, 35%. Does that mean that they are balanced? They're aggressive. Oh, I only get 1 because he's new. We're gonna go with you. Try to make you aggressive, and hopefully, when you level up, you can take a friend. Let's see how this goes. Come on.
We have eyes on the bandit. Closing on target.
Okay, game show. Yellow. Okay, one more shot in. Yes! Literally the last second. Okay. First thing first. No. Hanger. View pilot roster. How much do they need to level up?
Aircraft lost.
Disengaging.
Aircraft lost.
Are there different names?
Bangs out. We lost the bubble.
There are? Okay, we're just going to do default.
Contact lost.
He's going to need a couple more kills, but that works out. Let's do training, actually. Should have done that too. Throw the second ace in there. All right, but I'm going to get myself sorted out, kitted out, and then I'll be back when it's time to go raid our first ship. And if there happen to be, cyberdiscs or mechtoids or sectopods, we'll find that one out.